Today we're diving into something truly inspiring, the incredible stories of African entrepreneurs who are not just building businesses, but reshaping entire industries and changing the world. These are visionaries who started with big dreams and turned them into global empires, proving that innovation and impact know no boundaries. We're spotlighting two phenomenal leaders, Aliko Dangote, Africa's richest man and industrial titan, and Bethlehem Tilahun Alamu, the eco-warrior behind the world's fastest-growing African footwear brand. Their journeys are packed with lessons, grit, and game-changing contributions. So, grab a seat, hit that like button, and let's get inspired by these trailblazers. Africa is a continent bursting with potential, home to vibrant cultures, untapped resources, and a young, dynamic population. But it's also a place where challenges like poverty, infrastructure gaps, and economic instability test the resilience of dreamers. Yet from these challenges, some of the world's most innovative entrepreneurs have emerged, building businesses that don't just solve local problems, but compete on the global stage. Today we're celebrating two of them, Aliko Dangote, whose industrial empire is transforming Africa's economy, and Bethlehem Tilahun Alamu, whose sustainable footwear brand is redefining what African businesses can achieve. Let's start with the man who's been called the King of African Industry. Aliko Dangote was born in 1957 in Kano, Nigeria, into a family of traders. Even as a kid, he had a hustle mindset, buying sweets at 8 years old and selling them to his classmates for a profit. That entrepreneurial spark never faded. After studying business at Al-Azhar University in Cairo, he returned to Nigeria and, at just 21, borrowed $3,000 from his uncle to start a small trading company in 1977. That company, the Dangote Group, focused on importing basics like sugar, rice, and cement. But Aliko wasn't content with just trading. He had a vision to build something bigger. Fast forward to today, and the Dangote Group is West Africa's largest conglomerate, operating in 17 countries and employing over 50,000 people. Its crown jewel, Dangote Cement, is the continent's biggest cement producer, with a capacity to churn out 48.6 million metric tons a year. But Aliko didn't stop there. He saw Africa's dependence on imported fuel as a problem and decided to tackle it head-on. In 2024, after years of construction, he launched the Dangote refinery in Lagos, Nigeria, the largest single-train oil refinery in the world. This $19 billion project is a game-changer, processing 650,000 barrels of oil daily and aiming to make Nigeria self-sufficient in fuel production. It's not just about profit. It's about reducing Africa's reliance on foreign goods and boosting local economies. What makes Aliko stand out is his relentless focus on reinvesting profits to grow. Unlike some who stash wealth away, he said, "We don't keep money in the bank. We fully invest whatever we have and keep on investing." That mindset has made him Africa's richest man for 13 consecutive years, with a net worth of around $23.8 billion as of March 2025, according to Forbes. But it's not just about the money. Through the Aliko Dangote Foundation, he's tackling malnutrition, supporting education, and even partnered with the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to help eradicate polio in Nigeria. In 2020, Africa celebrated being free of wild polio, a milestone Aliko played a big role in. His influence goes beyond business. He's been named one of Time's 100 most influential people, Forbes' most powerful man in Africa for 6 years running, and even received Nigeria's highest honor, the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. At the African Renaissance Retreat in 2024, he called on business leaders to harness Africa's 30% share of global mineral reserves and 65% of arable land to drive inclusive growth. Aliko Dangote isn't just building a business. He's building a legacy that's reshaping Africa's place in the global economy. Now, let's shift gears to another incredible entrepreneur who's proving that African businesses can lead with purpose and still conquer the world. Her name is Bethlehem Tilahun Alamu, and her story is a masterclass in turning local talent into global impact. From a small community in Ethiopia to stores in Silicon Valley and Tokyo, her journey is nothing short of remarkable. Let's dive in. Bethlehem Tilahun Alamu was born in 1980 in Zeynepwork, a poor suburb of Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Growing up, she saw poverty all around her, but she also saw something else: untapped talent. Her community was full of skilled artisans whose craftsmanship wasn't being showcased to the world. After graduating with an accounting degree from Unity University in 2004, Bethlehem decided to change that. With just $10,000 scraped together from family and friends, she founded Soul Rebels, a footwear company that blends Ethiopian craftsmanship with eco-friendly materials like recycled tires and hand-woven fabrics. What started in a small workshop has become the world's fastest-growing African footwear brand and the only fair trade certified footwear company globally. Soul Rebels produces 70,000 pairs of shoes annually, exporting to over 50 countries with 18 stores worldwide, from Japan to Switzerland. Bethlehem's shoes have been featured in Vogue alongside brands like Gucci and Chanel, and she's been hailed as Africa's answer to Nike. Her secret? Combining sustainability with style. Every pair of Soul Rebels shoes tells a story of Ethiopian culture while creating jobs and reducing waste. But Bethlehem didn't stop at footwear. In 2015, she launched Republic of Leather, a line of sustainable luxury leather goods, and Garden of Coffee, a brand promoting Ethiopia's legendary hand-roasted coffee. In 2020, she took Garden of Coffee to China, introducing a tea-loving nation to Ethiopian brews. Her businesses aren't just about profit, they're about empowering communities. Soul Rebels employs local artisans, providing fair wages and sustainable jobs, transforming lives in her hometown. Bethlehem's impact has earned her global recognition. Forbes named her one of the 20 youngest power women in Africa, and she's been listed among the world's 100 most powerful women. In 2011, she became the first female African entrepreneur to speak at the Clinton Global Initiative. The World Economic Forum named her a young global leader, and in 2013, readers of The Guardian voted her Africa's top female achiever. Her philosophy: business is about solving problems. By tapping into Ethiopia's resources and talent, she's built brands that compete globally while staying true to her roots. So, what can we learn from Aliko Dangote and Bethlehem Tilahun Alamu? First, they show us that big dreams don't need big budgets, just vision and grit. Aliko started with a $3,000 loan, Bethlehem with $10,000 from family. Second, they prove that solving local problems can have global impact. Aliko's refinery addresses Africa's fuel needs. Bethlehem's shoes showcase African craftsmanship. Finally, they remind us that success isn't just about wealth, it's about creating jobs, empowering communities, and rewriting Africa's narrative on the world stage. These stories are proof that Africa is a powerhouse of innovation and resilience. Aliko Dangote and Bethlehem Tilahun Alamu are just two of the many entrepreneurs changing the game, and their journeys inspire us all to dream bigger. If this video fired you up, hit that like button, share it with your friends, and let's spread the pride of African excellence. Drop a comment below. Who's another African entrepreneur you think is changing the world? And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an inspiring story like this. Until next time, keep dreaming, keep hustling, and let's change the world together.